Did you know that you can actually get a fantastic back exercise, a one-arm row without a bench, a chair, or anything? And in fact, it may even help you be able to learn how to tap into your glutes and your hamstrings to supply stability to your hips, and then teaching you how you're able to get more power out on the bike round you run. Well, it's true. Today's exercise, the self-supported one-arm kettlebell row, is going to show you how you can increase your abilities on the bike and in triathlon with just one kettlebell, maybe a yoga mat, maybe not, and just some space in your home or outside. When it comes to one-arm rows, a lot of us have these pictures of Arnold or Fred Hatfield doing these giant freaking rows with these huge things and benches, and we get into this mindset of, well, in order to do a row, I need a TRX, a bench, a seat, or something else. Well, that's actually not the case. The self-supported single arm, one arm, or single arm, one arm, whatever you want to call it, kettlebell row is actually a great way to help us work on you getting activation of the glutes and getting the hamstring to stabilize together. Let's take a look at what that would actually look like. Now, when we do this, it's really important to make note of your ability to hold spinal posture. Now, some of you may have to do this on the back knee because you're not able to keep a straight line between the knee, the hip, and the shoulder. Others of you, like myself, are gonna be able to keep that back leg straight. Now, you'll notice with the shorts, there's a nice straight line coming up. The important part here is that we're not going super long. We don't wanna be with our hips up in the air where we have no support. We wanna be in a position where our foot is planted very strong on the ground, and the knee is just over or in front of that ankle. Now, this is important, as well as the elbow. You'll notice the elbow is on the middle of my thigh, the front third. It's going to be on the shorts. So ladies, if you're doing this, you're going to want a towel or something else tucked in because you don't want to slide while you're doing this. Now, from here, I'm going to fire my glute on my back leg. I'm going to immediately feel my hamstring on this side turn on, and I'm just going to row. Now, the beautiful part about this exercise is you don't need a lot of weight. Now, when you bring the kettlebell up, we don't want to come so high that your shoulder's kicking up towards your ear. We want to pull from the mid-back, and you notice the kettlebell comes up at an angle. So I have to focus on keeping that back glute squeezed and pulling from the middle of the back. That hamstring right now is on fire. It is really on fire. Now, in order for the sake of me being able to actually move later today, we're going to do it on the other side. And you'll notice on this side, not going to be as good because this is the ankle that I broke. So here, it's going to be a little bit less aggressive. I'm going to find where I can still keep that glute fired. That's about right. On the glute, chest up, and I'm pushing down actively in that front elbow to keep my chest up. Boom, and I want to make sure that I'm not leaning too far into that front foot because that's going to change the exercise. So actually, I can get pretty good today. And you'll notice I have a soft bend in that back knee because if I go full, I lose that glute and my quadricep and hip flexor are tight. So this is a great adaptation for some of you out there. Pulling up, feel the rhomboid working. Whew, that glute. Come on, fire. 3, 2, 1. You can see how that side turned off a little bit. So not the best set, but that gives you a really great idea as to what it's going to look like. And as soon as I lost that glute, I felt the tensor fascial latae on my opposite side tighten down. So I know immediately that my technique is gone and then the set is over. Now, as you go through this exercise, don't go all macho or machoette. Start with a light weight. This is 12 kilos. This is a light weight for me for my regular self-supported or supported one-arm bench rows. This is not the same exercise. This is a stability challenge, but there's no unstable surface. This is a glute challenge. This is a core challenge. Take your time. As you can hear, gets you out of breath. Now, goose fraba. If you found this exercise to be useful in helping you to better understand how to build stability, strength for your core, and a rowing motion with one kettlebell, and get you to activate your glutes all in one, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button down below. Head on over to the Human Vortex Training website to download your free gift, and make sure you're subscribing to our weekly newsletter, which goes out usually on Fridays. Well, it should be on Fridays, every single week, which is a roundup of everything we've written and put out on the internet. Until next time, remember, train smarter, not harder, because it is all about you.